It's now day 31 on the Stop the Diabetic Insanity journey, and today has just been an absolutely glorious day. The weather just broke out in this glorious sunshine today after about almost 2 weeks of very unpredictable temperamental weather in Melbourne. We had our first spurt of sunshine today, and it was a beautiful day just to hang out and be grateful. I recall quite a few years ago, I had this friend who introduced me to what I think it was called the money game. And what you had to do was every day you had to spend a certain amount of money. It's just like a hypothetical situation, but each day the money increased. So, you know, you start off with $8, and the next day it was 16, and the next day it was 32, and then it goes on. And you had to spend all that money hypothetically. You had to ask yourself what you would spend it on. And finally you get to some huge number, you know, go from 100 to 1,000 to 1,000,000. And you'd actually, you know, run out of things to do, you know, like think of things to buy or do with the money. So I remember actually, you know, the first time I played this game, and I wrote down a list of things I would do. And I remember that I imagined that I would go to Brunswick Street, I'd buy some flowers, I'd go to Klein's Perfumery, I'd do all these amazing things that would make me feel absolutely wonderful if money was no issue whatsoever. And I had this, you know, invisible amount of money. And you know what? You know, even though I don't have endless amounts of money, I did those things today. And it felt really good. And I felt really amazing. Like I was treating myself really well and loving myself. And going on a date by myself. And it felt really good. You know, I just, you know, I decided I would go to Brunswick Street to finish some writing. And, you know, the aim was just to sit at a cafe and enjoy a cup of coffee and finish writing an entry on my blog. Concentrate on doing that. And maybe just, you know, go to the shops and have a bit of a window shop. And end up doing, you know, sort of like those things on that list. Like I went to Princess Highway, bought some wonderful clothes. I went to Zeta Florence, bought some wonderful posters there for my room. Went to Facet, bought some beautiful flowers. And I just felt wonderful the whole day. Went to Elementari, which is just an amazing Italian cafe / deli. And had a wonderful farro salad. And farro is just like this beautiful ancient grain that's very popular in Mediterranean salads. And just felt healthy eating that. So it just felt like I treated myself really well today. And I think this is what it means to treat yourself really well. This is part of what they call the journey back to love, you know, like what it feels to really love yourself and nurture yourself. And I really enjoyed it. So, you know, after that, you know, deep, dark black hole I was in for a few days, I finally feel like I've finally resurfaced and things are going really well. Blood sugar's around about, you know, that middle range, so about between 6 and 8, which is okay, but, you know, I need to keep that down. But, you know, really enjoyed the day today and I don't have any regrets. Went to Toastmasters tonight, did my first maiden speech. Everyone loved it. I got an amazing amount of praise and support. You know, came home via Uber. You know, I feel relaxed. All my housemates are home. Life's good. And I only wish every day were like this, you know. So I guess my message for today is just to keep a positive attitude. No matter what you're going through, you know, you can get through it. You can go on the journey to change. And encourage anyone going through a very similar journey to keep up the work, because, you know, there are some rewards, some good days as well as bad days. So, yeah, good night.